Hello everyone, this is Minoxen bringing you another high-definition commentary of Heroes of Newerth. And bless me, viewers, for I have sinned. I have not put out a video in 2 weeks. I apologize. I'm like you guys. I have other games I play, I have other things I do. And part of the main problem I keep running into is whenever I go to get a replay, you guys have been sending in replays, so thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. The one thing I do see is that usually when people send in replays, it's of their own games. And, I mean, obviously it's great to see some of my higher-tiered player viewers, but don't only send in games that you win in, because then it's kind of, I don't know, like you're showing off. But I do appreciate you guys sending them in. But I did go ahead and dig through. I watched some of those that I get sent in, but I only watch them just long enough to say, okay, no, yep, let's just not bother with this. So I'm going on just a guess here. This is a team matchmaking setup here. It is single draft, so this is going to be interesting to see what pools come out here. This is just, I just guessed it based on a few things, just glancing at the stats, so hopefully this will be an entertaining game. It does have Korok, whom I have covered before, and one of his other clanmates there, Onage Juice. And I see some other familiar names here, like Ratio looks familiar to me for some reason. Like the clan ZE there looks familiar on the Hellborn. But anyways, I'm just here to do a cast and get something out there for you guys. I know that you guys, thank you guys for the support you've been sending me, asking me for more. There's always, it's like, I always get like maybe 18 positive comments and 1 jerk. So thank you guys. You guys are really great fans. I really appreciate it. Let's get this game going, as it looks like the picks do come out here. We have Ophelia Kraken, Thunderbringer, Vindicator, and Tempest on the Legion. Myself, I don't like it, but I don't know what you guys are saying. I don't have a co-caster with me, of course, so I don't get to go to what they say. But just looking at it, with what little game knowledge I do have available to me, I have been playing more 5v5s, by the way, so you guys can be proud of me for that. I usually just stick to support, so my kill count is horrible. But the Ophelia and Tempest, I'm curious to see what they go with that. I mean, Tempest can solo in a lane by himself pretty well, but both Ophelia and him have good jungling capabilities. Thunderbringer, it looks like he's going bottom. Are they going to send Kraken middle? That would make sense to me. Or Vindicator, maybe. Now, going to send Kraken. And let's go ahead and touch on the Hellborn team here before I lose total track of everything. We have Myrmidon, Kronos, Pestilence, Flint Beastwood, and Demented Shaman. Demented Shaman is probably one of my top favorite heroes. They don't look like they had too great of a selection for support on his thing, because, you know, Demented's not number 1. But in 2v2, I always love playing with Demented Shaman, because he's just so damn powerful. But, yeah, we've got, I don't know, they almost have too much carry potential on the Hellborn side. And they don't really have much, if any, carry potential on the Legion side. I mean, spell shards anymore on Thunderbringer. This is a new enough game where Thunderbringer can get spell shards, and I have seen some pro games where he does get spell shards, where that gives him much more of a late game potential, since his magic damage, you know, is automatically not being reduced by the 6 armor there. As Thunderbringer may get caught out here early, he's going to have to go ahead and succeed the rune to this Pestilence and Myrmidon. He's going to stick around because I think he only saw Pestilence. And unfortunately, Myrmidon decided to back away there before he was able to get the stomp from Pestilence or throw at the kelp field. But we do have regeneration picked up by Tempest. Oh, Tempest actually getting a bottle here. So where is Tempest? Bottle Tempest, first item. Is he going to go ahead and go for the jungle up here? Yes, he is. And then Ophelia is going to... This is a really interesting combination. I mean, you get 3 solos this way. Sucky thing is, if your solo is losing in lane, they're kind of losing in lane. I mean, they're up against 2 people in each of these lanes. So you're going to see Vindicator going top solo against Demented Shaman and Kronos, which means Kronos is probably going to get his farm on. Since, I mean, Vindicator can... He's going to do all right up here, but he's probably not going to do very well. He doesn't have an escape mechanism, for one. Demented Shaman's getting some harass done onto him, but he is getting his entangle, so once he hits level 3 of that, he will have an effective slow, or an effective stun, I should say. And Ophelia making use of the Vulture Lord she had. Oh, and the slow coming off onto it, actually being of use there. Harming that Pestilence a little bit. So that's always entertaining. Vindicator maybe going to get it early. Is he going to get first blood? He does get the taunt off at the last second. He may go down himself. Oh, Kronos with the last swing was not enough, leaving Vindicator with just enough HP to get out of there. So that ended up working out for Vindicator. As Tempest up here, being the little gutsy ballsy guy that he is sitting in the woods here doing some jungling. Ophelia doing a nice bit of harassment, continuing to help out this bottom lane, waiting for that opportunity to pick up some other stuff. Or maybe she's just, I don't know, maybe she's playing strict support in here. She hasn't really gone to the jungling like I would suspect. She's not really stacking or anything, so yeah, I guess that she is just going to play sole support down here while Tempest goes to help middle, and middle's going to get a kill for this. There you go, Kraken. That'll help. As Kraken picks up the kill there. Ophelia, unfortunately, the support at bottom, not going to be doing too great here. Oh, Pestilence. Are you getting greedy? Oh, he was getting greedy, but he's going to make it out okay, I think. Maybe. Where's that Thunderbringer? No, he's holding off on the blast there. He could get a nice shock off onto that. Pestilence, is he going to? Yes, he does, and he gets the kill with it. So, wow, yeah. Definitely a little bit of an early advantage going on in favor of the Legion. That makes sense to me, though, because they do have the early game presence with, I mean, you know, they've got Tempest, they've got Kraken being a good early game hero, Thunderbringer. If he can get some anti-magic stuff built up on him like Spell Shards, that's going to be great. That'll help him out late game. But still, his main presence is early mid, with his, you know, his effectiveness tapering off as Tempest is going to be coming out of the Hellborn Woods once again to try and get a stun off on this Flint. Is he going to be there in time, though, to save Kraken? No, he's not. Kraken jumped the gun a little bit on that. Very unfortunate. Oh, my God. And instead of ensuring the kill by hitting Flint Beastwood and sacrificing himself, he gives Flint a double tap. So, very unfortunate. As, yeah, looks like Kraken was a little bit premature, jumped in there, went forward, got caught, died to Flint Beastwood, eaten a little too much tower damage, and now you've got a level 6 Flint Beastwood facing off against a level 4 Kraken middle. And I don't think that that's going to end well for the Legion here just yet. As Thunderbringer, how you doing down here, pal? Level 4 versus a couple level 3s. He's got his Blood Chalice, so he's got his spammable capabilities working there. Vindicator's not doing well top, as expected, since he doesn't really have an escape mechanism, and he's going up against, you know, Kronos, who has the Time Leap, Demented Shaman, who can poison and stun and slow. Oh, and Ophelia let Myrmidon get the rune. That's very unfortunate. And a little delayed with her stun there as well from the Minotaur. And, wow. Oh, is Flint going to try and get himself... He does get himself killed by Kongor, but unfortunately, he didn't get hit by anyone else, so that means that Kraken's still going to get the gold and experience and such for that. Well, I'd assume that he gets the experience. It didn't give the accreditation to the neutrals, so I'm assuming that he gets experience for that. I didn't pay that close of attention. Before I keep rambling on here about just what's going on the screen here, we did have the Ward of Sight come out to block the creeps here. Nicely done. And a Ward of Sight down here from the Hellborn wanting to do this so that way they could not be jumped. Not really that big of an opportunity for a jump here. I guess whether they put that up at about the same time. Yeah, they put those up at the same time. So, yeah, they just were kind of concerned about possibly being jumped there. I mean, Ophelia is probably in the woods there a lot. They were thinking maybe Tempest might be. It made sense to put that there as the anti-gank ward, I would say. As we have Tempest looping around here, hoping to catch this Flint Beastwood, and let's hope this time they do not feed him a couple of kills, because that would just be downright unfortunate. And what do we have going on here? Kronos going to do a little bit of a stacking job here. Going to go ahead and run and grab these guys in just 1 second. There it is. Pulls those. And, oh, it might actually do double duty. Is he going to be able to get this? He does get the lane pulled, and he stacks it. Well done, Kronos. That's actually a pretty difficult thing to manage, to time those things alongside each other there. But I guess with that pulling location, you can maybe pull that off. Oh, Myrmidon found a Tempest. Luckily, he does have his waveform, though, and was able to get out of there. But now they are aware completely and totally that there is a Tempest in their woods, and that might give top a little bit. Uh-oh. Boom. Headshot. Kraken goes down. This Flint is just having a ball of a time here, middle. What is this guy's creep score? What's his gold? Oh, my God. Must focus. 4 and 2 so far. He has gone down. He did get ganked a couple times there. He's sitting on 600 gold in the bank, and he's got 280 gold per minute, so that is not what you want to have happen with a Flint Beast wood. Meanwhile, looks like best thing going for the Legion right now is Tempest dying there, and that's not good for them at all. But I was going to say Thunderbringer, bottom. He is the best thing they have going for them right now. He has 315 gold per minute, so he's getting his farm on, getting a good go of it there. And top, we got some action going out. Wow. No escape whatsoever available there, as we saw a game that went from 3-0 go to 4-6. A experience lead that's negligible so far, and a gold lead that is about 1,000 in favor of the Legion so far. And I would assume that's because of this tower missing middle. And there's no other towers missing anywhere else, so yeah, that's got to be it. Another ward coming out from Pink here. Nicely done. Given a little bit of vision here at the rune. And a ward of sight, a fresh ward of sight being placed out from Vindicator. Kind of a little bit concerned about them doing some pulling here, I guess. And that makes some sense. You maybe would have thought that he might have gone for an anti-gank spot somewhere in the woods there to keep himself from getting caught by circumstances like that that gank that just went down on him, actually, not that long ago. But this position here does give him some vision, and it stops that creeps from being pulled. Thunderbringer has just had his gold farm reduced a little bit. Pestilence trying to get out of here after picking up the kill, but is not going to happen. A well-placed Kraken ultimate, maybe a little excessive, but a Kraken ultimate does get the kill there. And Ophelia is running just a little too far forward, overextending and costing herself that death. As we have Kraken going to make it out because he has haste, so, you know, he was overextended, to be fair, as well, but with haste, you know, he kind of judged it and said, well, I can probably get out of there. As we see Kronos move bottom, along with Demented Shaman. He is stuck to his hip. Uh-oh, Flint's trying to find a Tempest, and he's going to find one. Or is he? He says dramatically. And, oh god, look at those illusions are even doing damage. What are you doing, Tempest? What are you doing? Oh my god. Wow. Roids. Just manning up and taking his place at the bottom of the PSR chart there for the Legion. Man. I only say that because it's team matchmaking, and they do order them by PSR. So, I guess technically by PSR... Team matchmaking PSR, of course, which is different from your typical PSR. You got Ophelia being the highest PSR on their team, and Myrmidon being the highest on the Hellborn. And Vindicator going to be getting jumped on, and going to be dying, and that's my phone. Alright guys, I'll be right back. And I am back. Sorry about that, guys. As we have Kronos going to go down to Kraken here. Very unfortunate. Sorry, my mouse is going all wonky here. That was a very prolonged, although the pause, thanks to movie magic, was only like a moment for you guys, as Demented Kerthud. So wow, hat trick going out for Kraken. Even though through movie magic that pause was a millisecond for you guys, it was actually closer to about 30 minutes for me. So I'm sorry, I'm a little removed from this match right now. Head family call and all that other jazz, as real life does not wait for Han. And here comes Kraken. Oh, nice stop. I gotta say, that was really well done. That was like split-second timing, knowing to stop there, because he didn't get knocked on his big ol' ass. Because he could have, because it is big and tentacly. And that would not be pretty. As we have... Oh! A battle of the wills going out there. Just barely Thunderbringer edging out on... Flint Beastwood. Sorry, I was reading text. That distracted me, as we have another dance going on here with Kronos and Tempest. Tempest obviously losing that battle so far, as he's going to try and get out of here. Oh, but it doesn't look like he's going to. He's getting a little bit of pro block going on here. Oh, here comes the Oh, no, he makes it. No way. No friggin' way. Oh, wow. That is good. That has to be one of the best jukes I've seen in a long time. I can't believe that he didn't die from the wheat field there on that, let alone. So that was just, wow. That was really cool, I have to say. That was good fun, had by all except for those who chased him. So, okay, let's get my mind back into this game, where we are so far. We have it's 12 minutes so far. Tempest claiming that the other team has been outplayed through his masterful juking. I can't say he's really played masterfully up until now, but that was a good juke. I'll give him that. That was definitely good. But anyways, it's 11-10 now, as we see a little bit of a rally coming back from the Legion. They have came back from a deficit of 4-6 now to, I guess, 11-10 so far. Another nice stop coming out there to prevent the Myrmidon Magikarp from landing. Doesn't matter. He's still going down. Unfortunately, the taunt that went out was not fulfilled there. So that would have been a smackdown. I did see it go out, but did not see anyone take advantage of it. And Tempest, man, you are a gutsy guy. Going up here and throwing down a ward. They do have a ward also of him, though, so, ooh, here comes the Hellborn. They're gonna munch on some Tempest. Sweet, tasty Tempest. But no, Pestilence doesn't have mana, so that's not gonna happen. Oh, making me break into song for nothing. Feel so foolish now. But wow, we do see all of the Hellborn up here. They are just hunting and waiting for that moment, which doesn't look like it's going to be happening anytime soon. So, I will take this moment to go over some items, shall we? We have Ghost Marchers on Ophelia. That's kind of different, I think. I'm not used to seeing that, so forgive me if that is some pro-secret ultra tip that I need to be aware of, but not used to seeing that. Kraken, however you want to say it, going for his Helm of the Black Legion, has his Ghost Marchers, and maybe in trouble, actually. Sitting just perfectly out of vision here. Nice little hiding place there, as he is going to go ahead and run out. Oh, a nice Tempest ultimate going out. Very well done. Tempest ultimate, I think, was a little bit prematurely interrupted there, as Myrmidon uses his ultimate to gain some HP and get out of there. Kronos using the Chronosphere to stop the pursuit, but Kraken says, "What? That ain't gonna stop me. I ain't afraid of no ghost." And comes in here to try and wreck some face. Looks like, oh, he does pick up the kill onto Myrmidon, and now Kronos getting taunted and dying to the yeah. Who ended up getting him? Ratio. How did Kraken get that kill? Oh no, that was yellow. That was the last kill. So it was the dot. The dot from Vindicator picking up the kill there. So nicely played. So wow, and Pestilence, what are you doing, bro? There was just like 3 or 4 guys here. What are you? Oh, he's going for the deny. That's what it was. And they're gonna pick up some kills for this anyways. So well done. I guess he knew what he was doing more so than I did. As here we go, bam! Pestilence stomp for the win. That is some massive AoE on that bastard. As he's working on a Blood Chalice. Okay, let's go back to the items. Sorry, lots of action. We saw Kraken was working on his Helm of the Black Legion. He's dead now, so that's why the camera went there. Thunderbringer, however, we have finished on him Steam Boots, which were in agility for some reason at that very moment. And he's going to be trying to chase down this Kronos and do some extra damage. He still has his Blood Chalice and a bottle now to go along with it. Oh, nicely played by Myrmidon, throwing out the Kelp Field there just perfectly in front to force Thunderbringer to have to stand still at the last second to avoid the stun, and it still didn't really matter, as Myrm helping out Kronos pick up the kill on one of Ophelia's critters. So yeah, Thunderbringer was doing pretty good. What is Thunderbringer at these days? Let's see what Thunderbringer's at. He is at 246 gold per minute. Wow, drastically dropped off. Well, we are only 16 minutes in, so that was probably a little falsely inflated. But Kraken still up there. He's up to 337 now. Has 10 kills, 3 deaths. He's doing pretty respectable. Pretty decent creep score. Not as high as Thunderbringer, but doing pretty good. As I'm missing kills, trying to follow that and read stats. Sorry. We had Vindicator go down to a trio of stun-capable folks here. As Kraken jumps in, Tempest jumping in for another stun. And there's Ophelia. She shows up at the last second to get stunned. She's going to get Kronos ulted. Oh, and Kronos gets the ulti from Thunderbringer. Oh, so many people near death. Only he had like a refresher right now. It'd be so much tasty flesh that he might actually be able to pick up a kill on Flint. He has vision. Will he be able to get it out? No, he gets stunned by a nice Myrmidon Kelpfield. So well done. It's Kelpfield or Wheatfield or I don't know what it's called. What is it called? No. Weedfield. Weedfield? Okay, Weedfield. We will say Weedfield from now on. I apologize. I think this is one of the first games I've cast with Myrmidon in it, so my apologies. But Weedfield was nicely placed there, catching all 3 of the Legion in pursuit. They did not manage to pick up the kill on Kronos, which would have been very nice, as this brings the kill count to an even 16 to 16. Pestilence doing his best to defend against the Tempest critters here that are pushing really hard. And, oh, looks like Thunderbringer overstayed his welcome. Level 10 Thunderbringer not going to be able to get to level 11 anytime soon at this rate. As what? Pesty? The hell, man? Missed that stun pretty badly there, but it did matter, as Kronos did manage to finish off Thunderbringer. Thunderbringer staying well past his welcome, and ended up dying, paying for it. And back to items. Sorry, I get so distracted so easily. Vindicator, what do you got, buddy? He's got a Neophyte's book and an Apprentice robe. Gonna be working on... Oh god, what is the name of that? Christ. I'm not even gonna say it because I'm gonna get it wrong. Portal Key picked up on Tempest. Blood Chalice as... Wait a minute. Where'd that go? Did he change his mind? Did he actually just... He actually just sold the Portal Key back and got a... Blessed Orb. Okay. Not something typical that you'll usually see them go for that Portal Key, and there's a Kongor go down, by the way. Sorry. We'll usually see the Tempest go for the Portal Key for the nice initiation with his ultimate. Maybe he figured that his survivability was more of a point. Let's look at his stats and see if he's justified. He's 1-3, has 7 assists. Not really farming really all that great, but not doing horrible. So, and going with the Blessed Orb, which would lead me to think that he was maybe going for Lincoln's? Or not Lincoln's, Nullstone? So, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what he does with it, and we will continue from there. As, oh, Myrmidon, oh, that sneaky little bastard, picked up the kills on all of those creeps there, as I just had my dog sit down on my mic cord. There we go. Sorry about that. Had to lift my min pin up off of my microphone cord, because that was going to be annoying if I always had to sit hunched over. And they're going to pick up this tower kill bottom. So we've covered all the Legion items. A little bit of counter warding going on here from Ophelia. What is Ophelia at anyways? She got any more items? No, still sitting on... Oh no, she does have a Neophyte's book, so she's picking up something there, working on something. Myrmidon, who is waveforming at the precise moment to look cool, has an empty bottle that is currently being shared from Dynasty. So he has Flint's bottle and is using that, and he also has Mystic Vestments. And there were pings going out to show that. I was not paying attention. Pestilence going down there to the combination of Vindicator and Tempest. So we're still at a really even, relatively even game. If you're the Legion, I would say you don't want it to be this even right now. You kind of want to make your advantage. You want to make your early, mid-game advantage as strong as it can be. And they're doing a pretty good job of that. I mean, Kraken's getting some good farm, but Kraken's Kraken. I mean, he's not going to be on par with Kronos and Flint here towards the end. None of these guys on the Legion team are. If anyone, maybe Vindicator, but he's not getting farm whatsoever. He's got he picked up a Tablet of Command. So before I touch on, there we go. Let's go ahead and look back at the Hellborn. Oh, the counter warding gave up Ophelia. And now she's going to pay for it, as she is not using... There we go. Now the critters are coming out, being used. Will the Vulture Lord be used for his Tornado for the slowing property? Yes, he does. Go ahead and get that off, which is going to slow Demented Shaman and those guys, doing a little bit of nice extra damage as well. They do pick up the kill on Myrmidon afterwards, with Vindicator showing up. Thunderbringer tossing out his ultimate, which probably was not needed, given that it looked like Vindicator was going to catch up there at the last second. They could have held on to that for a little longer, but Thunderbringer wants farm, so Thunderbringer gets farm. And Thunderbringer also picking up a Steam Staff, so he is going to be going, I would wager, if he's not going for Silence Stick, he is going to be going for Spell Shards, which is the typical popular pickup now that I've seen on Thunderbringer, since seen in the competitive field, picking that up. Kronos, however, has his Elder Parasite, which is a very common and good pickup for him, has his boots switched over to Agility, give him that extra attack speed and damage. So when he throws his ultimate up, he'll hopefully be able to proc that nice little stun that he gets there from his... Oh, what is that? Curse of Ages? Yeah, I'm good like that. And Pestilence running around with a Blood Chalice. He did finish up. Mighty Blade and Steam Boots. And we have a gank going out, possibly. Pestilence flying in. Really low health here. You don't want to be doing that to a Thunderbringer. As Thunderbringer friggin' throw something, man. Come on. I know he was like microing the bird there, but that's just sad. He could have thrown that out, and that would have totally deterred Pestilence if he'd have lightning bolted as soon as like they were standing like right... Oh, I wanted to ping, sorry. If he was standing right here where I have the screen focused, if he'd have lightning bolted him and chain lightning and etc., you know, done some nuke there. It wasn't like he was low on mana. Done some damage to that Pestilence. He could have probably saved his teammate from getting stomped and killed. I don't know if it would have ultimately, but hey, you know, that's just my judgment on that. But more wards continuing to pour out from the Hellborn here. The counter ward was placed from the Legion. That ward eventually just ran out. It was not killed. And what do we have? Kraken farming woods. Yeah. And a monkey courier sitting here. That's kind of dangerous, but we'll work with that, I guess, as the monkey is coming along for the ride. Why do we have the monkey coming along? There we go. And wow, nice. I gotta say this Demented Shaman and this Myrmidon have been on top of the ward situation. They are doing a pretty good job at this, keeping the wards where they need to be. And actually, I gotta say, it seems like, I mean, he does have Flint's bottle, which is kind of cheap, and yeah, just kind of, oh my god, does he, oh, did they just swap bottles? Oh, I see. So they just swap bottles, somehow, some way. They picked up each other's bottle. Never mind, that's not cheap, they're just confused. Flint's still sitting on his token as I move along the items here. God, it has taken me almost 10 minutes to go over the items. Has his Frostburn picked up. He will most likely split that into a Geometer's Bane, and he'll split that up, which he will use then to make a Geometer's Bane and a... Oh, look at that. Using those creeps to go out there instead of getting caught. And unfortunately, Vindicator, though, is still sitting out completely. Oh, and a very, very poorly placed Tempest ultimate going out. And Vindicator used his Tablet of Command on himself and shoved himself back towards the enemy. So not the most control here coming out from the Legion so far, just in that little display. Nice combination going out, though, onto Flint as stomp, stomp, stomp. Freaking... Oh my god, if those things had stomp up, I would be so infuriated right now. If I was the one to have died to his, yeah, that. So apparently they have their stomp up now, and they want to go get them some Flint. But Flint's just going to kite them and be fine. So wow, we have a 4-for-1 going out there in the Hellborn's favor. That brings the score clearly over into their side right now as a 4,000 experience lead and a 1,400 gold lead. And they are picking up all of Ophelia's creeps, which she did not bother to retreat at an earlier point. And I don't know if her stomp was up then or not on that one, or she could have maybe done something, but I don't know. Not super impressed with Ophelia so far. That was just... Oh, that sucks. That was just a tiny miscalculation from Thunderbringer. Really, really tiny. That was like... He looked like he went down to about 6 HP. If I could rewind and stuff really easily, I would do that right now and just double check that. But it looked like he was about 6 HP. So, nicely done there. Wow, just pure luck. Just pure luck.
Denied.
Oh, we have a tower deny. Go out. Where's that denied at? Middle. Middle's where it was denied. And Demented Shaman. I guess he's the last guy I haven't checked on. He has a Blood Chalice. Which, is this the most recent one here? No, this is the old one. This is the one that still regenerates health. So, for those of you watching, the new Blood Chalice does not have any health regeneration in it. It does, however, have just the mana clicky. And you have to use... Look at that Vagabond later. Look, he's sleepwalking, apparently. So that's just cute. Oh my god. There is a Hellborn courier in the Legion's woods here, and I do not know why. But he may get spotted. Oh, wow. Is that just that perfect? Can they see that the way... Oh! Yeah, that was kind of dumb. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Why did they have the courier down? Oh, someone accidentally bought one? Huh. Okay. Never mind. Minoxen's just not paying attention. Apparently there are 2 couriers for the Hellborn, and that one was an accidental one that they just decided to give free gold to the Legion. And trying to use it like a little mini ward, even though it didn't really seem to be that effective. As we see Kraken trying to escape middle here, he does just barely avoid the weed field and the Magikarp. He does stop just before it landed the stun. And he's got a Sword of the High picked up here, so logic would dictate he's not going for a Doombringer. It would say that he is going to be going for a Radiance. Or, oh god, is it a Radiance in this, in Han? Let me check real quick. And where do you find Radiance anyways? Oh my god. Mock of Brilliance. That's what it's called. I knew it wasn't Radiance. Mock of Brilliance, the AoE magic dealing thing. So yeah, that's what he is up to. And they are doing a little bit of counter warding yet again, taking down these wards. So nicely done from the Hellborn. As this, we haven't had a death happen in a little while here. I'm kind of surprised. We've got Spell Shards level 2 picked up on Thunderbringer. Let's go over the items real quick again here in this lull of action. As Kongor is going to be taken down yet again. Kronos actually picking up his Runed Axe, which is a pretty important pickup. And what else do we have? We have Pestilence working on a Shrunken Head. Myrmidon has his Shaman's Headdress. Flint still sitting on his Frostburn, right? Yeah. And is still yet to go ahead and split that apart, as that makes the second Kongor in favor of the Hellborn so far. And, you know, it's going to add up. It's starting to get a little later into this game, and you've got people like Flint, and you got people like this Kronos that I'm watching right now that are getting the farm that they need. They're sitting at, respectively, 311 gold on Kronos per minute, and 380 gold per minute on Flint, so really, really not looking good for this Legion team. I mean, it's 20 to 24. The experience and gold lead really isn't that significant right now, but you look at what these team compositions are. Ophelia is not having a good game whatsoever. Is 0-4, hasn't really been doing that great with the creeping. You know, she's level 9, while everybody else is way higher leveled on the respective other teams. She didn't get to do much. I mean, obviously she's playing the support role, but at the same time she also has Ghost Marchers, and, you know, I mean, you guys can tell me in the comments below whether that's right or wrong. In my opinion, just from me thinking of it strategically, I probably wouldn't have gone with the Ghost Marchers. If she's wanting to play more of a support role and be mobile, I would figured maybe Striders, which is something I have seen Ophelia pick up in the past. But she does have Tablet of Command now, which is more of a support type item. Will help with the Chronosphere, will help with escaping some of these other folks. You know, just being able to run away. But we have a strong push coming out from the Hellborn. And this is going to be very telling here as Vindicator caught completely and totally forward there. Double tablet of command being used to try and save him. Kronos definitely overstepping, but he has the token, so why not? Oh, nicely timed from Kraken there. That's really... Oh, his wave does not crash into buildings. I could have sworn that that crashed into buildings. So wow, that maybe it was just the timing on the resurrection and stuff, but I figured if it hit him, it should have done something with it. There we go, it worked that time. Did stun him, but the Legion team is going to go down in a hellfire blaze here, as Kraken going to be the last of his team to go down. Does walk into the weed field, going down unfortunately there, as he does have his Mock of Brilliance. Tempest did buy back, I'm pretty sure, given his current status, but wow, why would you... Why? That's... And even, you know, why would you even try and get Flint? Why not just go ahead and go for the Myrmidon who's so hurt? But wow, I know he was trying to make something out of his buyback, but... very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And I have had some comments, or, well, a comment at least, on another of the videos here. Do you guys like it when I offer what little opinion I do have? I mean, obviously, I'm not professional. I'm not Chu. I'm not any of those guys. I'm not anywhere near that level of skill. I do have fun with the game of Han, and I do feel that I have some base knowledge to work with. Do you guys like it when I offer my opinion? Because there was someone that had mentioned in one of the videos that, you know, commentators should not offer their personal opinion and things. But I kind of thought that was what commentators do. I mean, we offer our opinion in some things. Obviously, I don't want to be telling how moronic everyone is. But I don't know. But anyways, you guys can talk about that in the comments below while I continue to enjoy this wonderful game. Which is, it's been pretty good for just picking a random team matchmaking. It wasn't random. I just figured that I was like, okay, well, I did a Korok game. Let's see what Korok's been up to. And this looked like a pretty decent game, so we will see how this goes. As I do have a match on my channel where it was Korok's crew versus the Russian Rainbow Warriors, I want to say. Wow, that would be like the first time I've actually remembered both sides of the teams and everything, so that would be good if that's right. Do we have Spell Shards? Yeah, Spell Shards level 3 is on Thunderbringer, which for those of you that are not familiar, it will negate 6 magic armor. Oh god, missing shit, sorry. Oh, nicely done with the Tablet's Command. That is exactly what I was talking about Tablet Command being very nice against the Kronos Ultimate. Oh, unfortunate. Kraken did not use those masterful stopping skills to avoid the Magikarp. He is maybe going to get close enough to get a slow off, but it's not really going to matter. No, he's not. And yeah, you guys are way over pursuing this. There's no way you're going to catch Kronos, and very unlikely that you're going to catch Myrmidon. Why did you stop? Yeah, no, he's going to get away anyways. So now we see a push coming out from the Legion. This is exactly what they need to do right now. They do have a good, I'm going to say they have a pretty good push squad with all the creatures from Ophelia and the creatures from Tempest. They do still have Kronos up. His Chronosphere is down, so that's promising. But they also have Flint Beastwood up as well. So they have to be careful here. They don't want to feed the carries for this team any more than what they already have been. As we see, whoa, Flint Beastwood actually picking up a Warp Cleft. So he is going to be going for the... Is he going for a Thunderclaw? That doesn't make... No, he's not going for that, is he? Huh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he can go for that. I was thinking... I can't remember what I'm thinking of. I'm not all that familiar with the attack modifiers and things. Forgive me for my noobishness. But I thought I could have swore that that was an attack modifier on Charged Hammer. Since he already had Frostburn, I was concerned that he was going to be screwing himself over by getting Lightning Claw, or whatever it's called. Oh, Tempest, yeah. Not getting out of there, pal. As Tempest is still sitting on that Blessed Orb and Mana Tube, I'm not... I don't know. Sure would have helped if he'd have had a Blink Dagger, or a Portal Key right about then. I'm going to say sarcastically. But, yeah, I don't know. Because I'm not a pro, I don't feel confident in criticizing a lot of these people who could probably kick my ass. And it's always so much easier to sit here from a commentator standpoint when you have God vision and everything to look at this and say, well, he certainly should have done that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'll see if I can get On a Prayer with me or one of my buddies here to join me with my next cast, so that way we'll have the competitive insight or whatever you want to call it, a little bit more pro than minoxen offering his opinion. But we see now a push coming out from the Hellborn, and that's my cat Mugen, meowing for me to play with his string and throw it so he can fetch it. And Demented Shaman ulti going out onto his teammates, kind of ignoring the competition. Mugen! Ow! Damn it. He clawed me. Sorry, I'm distracted by the blood. But no, he didn't give me that bad. But he is being a little brat right now because he wants me to throw that string. And I refuse to pause this game to do that. Oh, we've got a little push going on down here with Kraken by him. Lonesome. Has he got a TP? Yes, he does. So he will be able to come back and help defend. I don't know how much of a presence he's going to be. He is going to go ahead and try and push middle here and finish off this tower maybe, which would definitely be good. Chrono's taking actually a lot of damage. Wow, he goes down in a hurry there. Vindicator is down for the Legion so far as well. Thunderbringer does have that third level of spell shards. Is he going to turn around and get this? No, he doesn't have a chance because he goes down otherwise. And Flint Beastwood going to be going down to Thunderbringer there, obviously there with a double tap. Myrmidon going down as well, and Demented Shaman one peck away, one little love tap there as a hat trick is picked up for Thunderbringer. And Kraken did ultimately come back into that fight. Now he is going to be working his way. He's going to be working his way towards middle here to help push. As wow, that was just a devastating and catastrophic oops in favor of the Legion there. The Hellborn just got genocided. So wow, and all they managed to pick up for it was a Vindicator. They are going to try. Well, I should say Kraken's going to try and pick up this Flint. Not going to be able to do it, though, as, wow, he is getting tore apart. And still sticking around. I mean, Flint's trying to do a little bit of defense. I'm surprised. Where the hell are all the other Legion teammates? What's Ophelia doing? Ophelia apparently taking a little bit of a break. You know, washing down there, getting under those obvious hippie lady hairy pits and all that. So, cleaning up nicely. Ready for the next fight. There we go. There's some stuff doing on her. Yeah. Does go ahead and get some wards to do a little bit of warding, counter warding, as vision has pretty much become... No, they got good vision out there. The Hellborn has nothing. Hellborn has one ward, which is about to expire in 30 seconds. As best as I can tell, anyways. Yes, that is the only ward on the map for the Hellborn. So, shame on you, Myrmidon. You better be going somewhere to throw that down. As he does not. And looked like he was going to. I don't know why you would go... Oh, pardon me. Why you would go there and not throw a ward down. But, also, as far as item pickups, he does have Barrier Idol. So that is very important to note. That is a nice pickup there. He has had that for a while. He had that for the last team fight. Did not really seem to help them all that much. I guess... And really, as far as magic, no, Krakens, all that, they got a lot of magic that they're going up against. It would just be nice, but it's not like AoE magic is the main thing that they're not going up against. They're not going up against a ton of AoE other than, like Tempest ulti, Kraken's ulti, whereas, yeah, I don't know. And we see another Kronos going down here, as Kongor is going to go down. Oh, is it going to be in time, though? The rest of the Hellborn team might be in a little bit of trouble. They are going to have to go on this Vindicator. And here comes... He goes down. Now we've got Kronos. Kronos caught in a Kraken's ultimate. Not going to be able to finish off Vindicator. Oh, man. This has gotten really sloppy for the Legion here. Very unfortunate. As the Legion... Oh, he has a portal key. Sneaky Thunderbringer. Pestilence going down there as Kraken is left, unfortunately, by his lonesome. If fucking Thunderbringer would grow some balls and come out here, he could have killed this Flint Beastwood by now, which did tons of damage to Kraken and would have, yeah, so, come on, man. Get out there, man up. Come on, Korok, you know what you're doing, man. Oh, sneaky. throwing out the Thunderbolt and then jumping away at the last second with his portal key. Very nice. And are they going to spot him here? You Nad, man? Are you Nad? So, apparently this Roids, even though he hasn't really demonstrated the most amazing of skills... Oh, Kraken! Get out of there, man. He hasn't demonstrated the most amazing skills I've ever seen. Probably not really too impressive for most, would say. But he does like to do a lot of trash talk, so that's always enjoyable to see, I'm sure, since it definitely irks the opposing team, and that makes them strive to perform all the better. And I mean, they really don't have that much to be bragging about right now. It is, after that little 2-kill exchange there, the experience and gold lead is just still barely in the Legion's favor. They have a lot more towers down. Well, no, I can't even say that they have a lot more towers down. They have... I don't know. I guess they have 1 tower left up here, whereas the other team has 1 tower down in their base. So they've got 2 towers more than the Hellborn. That's probably a lot of that gold advantage. Experience advantage really isn't all that much right now. And even though I gotta say that the team fight may or may... I don't know, with Kronos ulti and Demented Shaman ultimate and stuff, I would think that they might have a good team fight, but they just haven't really been showing too much of it just yet. That is a weird little... I don't know if that's just a spectator glitch or... Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, hey, where'd the Legion go? I know. Let's check the woods. Okay, let's go do that. And they go and kill Ophelia, and thankfully, Kraken was not quite close enough to go down there, but Thunderbringer, on the other hand, is quite easy target. And goes down there very... Oh, that is so disappointing. This Legion, they keep playing into that. I mean, they don't even have vision out here, which is so crucial. They had vision. They put vision... They put vision? They put vision back in their own woods, but they didn't put vision out here at Kongor, which was also another thing that... Maybe that got countered. I don't know. Maybe I'm reprimanding them for something they did, and they really... You know, I'm saying that they didn't do it, but they did do it. And oh, they got a bound eye. Yeah, they could have definitely have done that. I wasn't paying close enough attention, but they probably did counter ward. Oh my gosh, what is Kronos? That, I must say, is probably the most beautiful Kronos ultimate. Completely and totally not interrupted by anything. I mean, it was just sitting there, majestic for all to see. Sorry, I'm not covering the action on this. That was just funny to me. Wow. I mean, that Kronos ultimate might have been handy there. I mean, they could have probably gone in and killed someone with that. That would have been sweet. As instead, we see the Legion flip-flopping the kill score back again here. So, wow. I'm just going to be quiet now, because I just feel like I've been betrayed. And Brown? Who is... Demented Shaman? Okay, so Demented Shaman got a ward up in their base there. Didn't see when he did that. Tempest is just asking for it. He's going to have this game get completely ripped away from his hands here. It's just, he's asking for it. I mean, I play with a bunch of people that like to taunt and stuff like that too, but... That's usually when victory is pretty certain, and victory is definitely not certain for the Legion right now. They don't have like a 20,000 experience and 20,000 gold lead. They've only got about a 1,500, and even though they don't get to see these numbers like I do, it's pretty clear that it's not completely over. This game is not over, and Kraken, I don't know, he might have been able to have gotten a pull-off on that, but he probably just didn't want to overstay his welcome. So, wow, yeah, we've got still a game here that is relatively pretty close. I mean, wow. With it being this late, with Kronos having the farm that he does, he's at 300 gold per minute, which is respectable. It's not godlike or anything. It's not really amazing. He's got good items. And Flint, who is going for the Thunderclaw route as opposed to the typical... and I don't know. I would have probably thought it might be nice to have Geometer's Bane, if nothing else, to prevent Thunderbringer from nuking you down guaranteed showing which one of you is the illusion. But, you know, because I'm assuming that he got the Warp Clef to go for Thunderclaw. And Thunderclaw is a nice item for farm, but I really think that he probably would have been better off, or better, you know, better... Oh, God. I'm sorry, I've been sick for the last couple days, so for some reason my words... I usually have a pretty nice vocabulary, but for some reason the last couple days my words have just not been coming to me. But yeah, I would say that I'm going to say it. I think that he probably would have been better off going for the standard cookie cutter, going for your Geo Frostwolf build there on Flint. He's obviously got a really nice attack speed with that Warp Cleft, which is fun. But I think that he probably would have been a little bit better served as far as survivability is concerned with the Geo Frostwolf. And I will leave it at that and shut up on it. What do we have going up for vision? That's an interesting ward. Yep, that grants them the vision I think that they need, but interesting placement. I guess that they placed it there most likely so they don't have it immediately countered, since they have been having quite the little ward countering battle going back and forth. And there oh wow, Flint is just going straight for Charged Hammer. He didn't even bother stopping by at that whole Thunderclaw thing. As he now has Charged Hammer, which is going to be a nice little pickup for him. Not one I completely agree with, but nice nonetheless. Not a bad pickup on Flint. And wow, we are still, I mean, what? Oh my God, did he just activate the magic? I know you activate Barrier Idol as you're about ready to initiate or shit is about to happen, but that kind of seemed like a little bit of a bad timing for that to me. As Kraken gonna go down, the big beast that he... No, what the hell? How the hell did he get out of there? I need to... That's gonna bug me. How did he get out of that? Did he... His TP's not on cooldown, so... I don't know. Huh. 48 minutes into this game. I'm going to go back and look at that at some point. But wow, yeah, we see... Even... God, even as much damage as he can do, Flint is just not taking anyone down, and there he goes to the Thunderbringer yet again, because Thunderbringer has Spell Shards, and Thunderbringer has Master Staff, so that wouldn't have stopped him from getting ultimated from, or ulted from Thunderbringer, because, you know, Geo does not confuse ultimates, but that, wow. I'm just speechless here. As we see Korok's crew, well, not Korok's crew, but Korok plus one of his crew, marching bravely up here. And I gotta say, this Kraken's been playing a really good game, too, this ratio. As Hellborn is gonna go ahead and call for a vote to concede, I am kind of a little bit surprised about that. They have Kronos up, they have Demented Shaman. They can maybe... There's the ultimate from him. Is Kronos' ultimate up in 4 seconds? Is he going to be able to get in there and do something? Oh, if he could pick off that Thunderbringer, that would be nice. But instead, he's going to be left with having to deal with Kraken. And he's not one to use his ultimate. Even though Demented Shaman's ultimate's still going. Wow. I think there were definitely a lot better times to have decided to have jumped in there. That, you know, oh my God. Wow, they got turned into intel. That was sweet. As Vindicator manages to pick up 3 intelligence from that little exchange there. There we go, Flint Beastwood showing how mighty his Charged Hammer can be. Myrmidon coming in to help out a little bit. Vindicator going down. Wow, when all of a sudden did this Flint start doing damage? Oh, that's right, it's because Thunderbringer's not here to kill him in 2 shots. So, okay, well, you know, what looked like it was going to be a GG, there was vote for concede called out. If they can take Thunderbringer out quick enough in these fights, I really think that's what they have to do. I really think that. And, I mean, Kraken is a nice, juicy target because he's always up there standing in front, but that's exactly what they want you to do. Kraken is their tank. He is going to be the most difficult person on their team to take down. He has 3,600 HP. There's no reason that you would want to go on him. other than, hey, he's here, he's hitting me in the face right now, can we kill him? You know, that's a pretty good reason, but when you know Thunderbringer's lurking around the corner, it's kind of good to save your moves. Or to at least save your opportunity to lock him down. If you can lock that Thunderbringer down, and they got a good, yeah, they got Kronos, I'm still pissed off about in base here. When Demented Shaman cast his ulti, Kraken was the only one left. Obviously, Kraken was the only one left. Kronos could have jumped in there while he had negative 20-something armor going, because Demented Shaman does have his ultimate leveled all the way up. Could have jumped in there where he had a massive negative armor count and done some work, but no, he stood back and waited. And regardless of whether he'd went then or went later, the same stuff would have happened. Pestilence would have been up, etc., etc. And we see a Krongor going down lightning fast, but as we see the charged hammer here. Oh, Dancing Blade picked up on Flint as well. Is he going to be going for a it's wing bow, right? Or is it wind bow? Wing bow. Oh my god, I am so horrible at this game. Wing bow. I feel so noobish. What was that? I pressed a button that changed things. Okay, never mind. Flint going for a wing bow. Not a wind bow, as I would have named it. He has the bananas. Kronos having picked up the token, which makes sense. Kronos is the one probably who should be the one jetting into danger once the Demented Shaman ultimate has softened everyone up a little bit, once Pestilence has thrown his ulti out. Kronos can jump in there, pop his Elder Parasite, use his ultimate, beat the hell out of someone and take them down, hopefully Thunderbringer. And, you know, if he's sitting in the middle of the team when that happens, he dies, guess what? He's got a token. He can come back. So that's kind of null void there. I'm not really feeling too bad for that. But I'm just really impressed with how far this Spell Shards and Master Staff and stuff has brought this Thunderbringer into late game. It is very obvious to me now why this is the build that you go on Thunderbringer now. Why you always get Spell Shards, because that -6 magic armor is huge by this point. You're looking at, what is your armor? You know, Pestilence has 5.5. I mean, if these guys don't have magic armor, which I don't think any of them really do besides Myrmidon. Kronos, what are you at? You should be at the 5.5 too. Yes, he is. So that's going to be making all of all of Thunderbringer's ultimate, all of his moves do maximum damage. It's all doing essentially true damage. Because Spell Shards, for those of you that do not know, it reduces their magic armor by 6, but it will not reduce it below 0. So that is an important thing to note. As we see Kronos coming in here and jumping onto Vindicator, which does not have the Demented Shaman ultimate. I heard the ultimate go out. Kronos has the ultimate on him. That's where it went. Would have liked to have seen it used in maybe a little bit more of an offensive thing there as well. As Thunderbringer does go down, thank God, he does go down. And now we see the Legion kind of crumbling here. This is going to be the Hellborn's time to shine. And with as much DPS as they have here, I see no reason why they're not going to pick up these Raxes, and why they probably can't go ahead and pick up these defense tower as well. And they're spending way too much time hunting down Ophelia creeps. They need to push this, and push now, and push hard. And they are, it looks like. Finally, they are going to go ahead and do this. Pestilence working on his demonic breastplate is the warp cleft there. That's the only thing. He is not going for charged hammer, I can assure you. Ophelia does have her astrolabe. I'm just wanting to look on some items here at the end. Demonic breastplate on Kraken. He also had his Behemoth's Heart, so he is just completely his tank, as I was complaining, or as I was stating him to be. Oh, Thunderbringer does have his Restoration Stone as well. It does not look like it's on cooldown, so he did not get to use that. And wow, this could very well be GG here. Kraken is up and in the game now. But with this much damage coming out, I really don't think he wants to get caught out here. And they don't have a base defense anymore available to them. Kronos jets in there, scares off Ophelia, does not go for the kill. And here we go. Heard the portal key go out. Where is this action going down? Where is it going down? The Thunderbringer's not up yet. This could be a horrible initiation without Thunderbringer here. There's Thunderbringer. Get in there, Thunderbringer. Portal key, get in there. Do something. Oh my god. As now Thunderbringer shows up, turns around, says, I'm sorry guys, I'm just going to go back into base because this doesn't look like this is going to be any fun whatsoever. Wow. And he doesn't even use his Restoration Stone to double zap just to try and spook him a little bit. I mean, maybe he's holding on to that for just now, but... There we go, there's the double stun. Oh my god, he goes... Why would you do that against Kronos and him? See, why wouldn't he have done that from the beginning of that fight down here? But, I don't know. Korok is a way better player than me. I'm just going to shut up. I'm sorry. Hindsight's always 20/20. And this most certainly, I would assume, is going to be GG, since we see... Oh, unless they manage to kill this Kronos and stuff here with Vindicator... No, Vindicator does not get the kill, but Vindicator's been busy working on some items here. He's got an Acolyte staff, which is adding some nice damage. And Tempest using his portal key. He has a portal key now. That's nice to know. Looked like the Tempest ultimate was not up for that last team fight either. So, wow, that was very detrimental. And someone's going to have to get back to base here to do a little bit of defending before long. We've got 27 seconds on Kraken. They are chasing this Pestilence down. Are they going to be able to get the stun off? Yes, they do get the stun off, and they pick up a kill onto Pestilence, who may or may not have been... Oh, his flight was down. He wasn't going to be able to get out of there, probably. Might have been better off just trying to run, but hey. And the Catapults finding themselves much more interested in this hut than attacking a defense tower, which keeps their life. You know, they stay alive a little while longer, which is nice. So, wow, this may come down to, yet again, one more team fight. Maybe we'll see it happen. Maybe just one more team fight, and this game will be over. As, you know, I think that's all that it's going to come down to now, because I don't know. I don't know that the Legion has enough DPS right now, physically, to take down all of this before the Legion, or the Hellborn can come back to life, given some of the gold that these guys are sitting on, because Flint's sitting on 2,800, Kronos is sitting on 2,600, which is more than enough for a buyback after a death. So those guys are going to be able to come back into the fight. So even if the Legion gets a genocide, which is pretty optimistic right now, even if they get that wing bow pickup, by the way, onto Flint, not a huge reason for that, I would say. Just wanted to be able to do that. I mean, it's not physical stuff. This evasion, I don't believe, helps with spells at all. And wow, Flint getting caught completely and totally out there. Oh, Thunderbringer, what are you doing? He runs into the Kronos ultimate, which is going to ultimately lead to his demise here. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, it does lead to his demise, which... Oh, man. Kronos had his shrunken head going, which meant Thunderbringer was not going to be able to do any damage to him. But that also meant that Thunderbringer also could have backed up a little bit and, you know, waited for it to have cast some spells there. But now you're dealing with Thunderbringer being down for 82 seconds. A costly mistake that, yeah, after seeing Thunderbringer, or after seeing Flint buy back and Kronos... Did Kronos buy back? Or is he just... Oh, he has Savage Mace, by the way, too. Kronos does. So he is doing some serious damage. Super serial, guys. He is doing lots of damage right now. And wow, whenever my my girlfriend is cooking right now, it smells delicious. I'm sorry, I get distracted. The kitchen is right next to my computer room, by the way, if you're curious. So I can smell whatever is going on in there, and it smells quite good. So if this game wraps up pretty quick, I will be happy. As here we go, are they gonna? No, they're gonna go ahead and try and go for some kills here, ensure that they're not gonna have any more opposition. And will they pick up the kill on this Kraken? Yes, they probably... Oh my god, that is one buff Kraken, but he's gonna go down. And they can now do a little bit more focusing on... Oh, that was a pretty good Tempest ultimate, but with nobody else alive, why do you even bother? So... This is game. This has to be. There goes the melee. Here comes the ranged. The genocide going out for the Legion. They do go ahead and use the defense. A desperation attempt there, probably from Orange after all of his smack talk. Mega creeps now in play. There is no way that this Legion team is going to be able to fight against the... is gonna be able to fight against the Legion. Oh my god, against the double. Oh my god, the the mega creeps. That was just hilarious to me. The double ulti from Thunderbringer to pick up a double tap. Oh, he could have done that a little quicker. He could have gotten that. I think he probably could have killed Kronos, but Kronos had a shrunken head, so maybe not. But there we have it. I would say that that was an entertaining game. It probably was not the most well-played game I have ever cast. You know, we were not dealing with clan so-and-so meets clan so-and-so. It was just a team matchmaking that I found. I was looking for some well-known players team matchmaking. This is one of them that looked like it might be interesting. So, yeah. So, in ending, if there are any of you still watching this right now, do send me some of your replays that you think would be worthy here of being cast. Obviously, I don't want to spend an hour that I could be casting looking for replays. So even if it's just a team matchmaking of some pro teams going at it that just happen to be stuck together, you know, go check out Choose Team Matchmaking. Go check out Testy, any of those guys. Go look at the team matchmaking. Go look at their pub games and stuff. If it looks like it's good, you don't even have to watch the entire thing. Just if it looks like it's good, suggest it to me. I can take a look at it, or I can have one of my friends take a look at it for me, so it doesn't spoil the results. But yeah, send that to minoxen@gmail.com, and I would be ever so grateful. Also, thank you to everyone who has continued to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You guys are great. Thank you for all the support. And I am just going to say I will catch you guys next time. Take care.